歡迎大家今日出席今次嘅政改嘅辯論啦。咁今次嘅政改辯論就由呢個港人講普選同埋呢個港大學生會發起嘅。咁我今日嘅主持啦，中大學生會會長周秀賢啦，係啦，今日歡迎大家出席今次嘅辯論嘅。但係咧由於呢個何新教授咧仍然係仲喺路上面啦，咁所以就首先請楊亞明教授去介紹一下個案頁。新嘅功能啦，咁首先問一問先，Does anyone need to have the instant translate service？ 咁就請楊教授。
Thanks very much, Tony, and thank you all of you for coming today. It's great to see the turnout. I guess you're the lucky ones who managed to find seats. I understand there's 200 people who registered today, so try to make as much room as possible, even if it's only standing room only. So I'm Professor Simon Young. I'm the Associate Dean for Research in the Faculty of Law. I'm also the project leader of this project known as Design Democracy Hong Kong. And we are one of the co-organizers of today's event. I know we're waiting for one of our speakers, so I'd like to just make a couple of announcements while we're waiting. In fact, the first announcement, wearing my hat as Associate Dean of Research, is I'd like to bring your attention to a new website which our faculty has just launched. You can see it on the screen here. It's known as the Hong Kong U Legal Scholarship Blog. So anyone can go and follow the research that's coming out of this faculty by students and faculty. You can sign up for email alerts. The address is researchblog.hku.law.hku.hk. And if you can't write it down now, then you can always find it on the faculty homepage. The other announcement I want to make is we're very pleased to announce the launch of our revamped Design Democracy website, which was launched on the weekend and today. This, as some of you may know, is our project where we're trying to encourage people to discuss political reform using the online environment. And the new website has many of the same features as before. I won't go through all the features, but I want to just highlight the most recent feature, which is we've now added the Legislative Council decision tree. And so this is an option that allows people to try to design models of universal suffrage for LegCo. I know it's quite far off in the future, nowhere near in 2020, but this is something that I think, more importantly, to think about legislative reform of LegCo, because I think it's closely related to what we're talking about now, the legislative reform of the chief executive. In fact, one was to look at when, if we were to have a veto of the chief executive universal suffrage, when would be the earliest time that we could have LegCo universal suffrage? And one was to work out the dates. It turns out that probably 2028 would be the earliest time, simply because 2024 would not probably give enough time for the chief executive to implement universal suffrage in 2024. So 2028 is really quite a far off time. So this hopefully will get people to think about what are some of the questions of design that we can think about when we have universal suffrage for the Legislative Council. So I encourage you all to try the decision tree. The new Learn page has a lot of information, background information on political reform in Hong Kong, and then also the discuss page. So I urge all of you to take part on the debate that we're having online with this website. Right, so with those announcements, I turn the microphone over to Tommy, and I wish a very fruitful debate this afternoon.
Thank you, Professor.
我哋會